So the Earth was shaken for us last night.
Yeah.
And that'll lead us into the first topic. Earthquakes. So can they be man-made?
Yes.
So what do you think?
I say that I believe that they could be man-made, but you're the scientist, so what do you think?
I think they could be man-assisted. I think that people can't plan exactly when and where they're going to be. They couldn't do it as like a tactic or a way of doing warfare, but you can certainly set conditions where it would be ripe. For instance, fracking does that shit. So you basically squirt a bunch of lubricant.
Oh, what's up, Soldier Boy? What's up, Soldier?
You squirt a bunch of like funny oils. Who knows what's in it? That shit into the fault lines, and it lubricates the cracks.
By the way, folks. Say what up, Wolfie.
So yeah, no, and you can see in those places the the number of earthquakes and the intensity down way up. So for me, it's like get used to it, people.
Can they do it with sound waves?
No, I mean a nuke, you could do it. Like if you were setting off an underground nuke, it would give you maybe a 6 or a 7, I think, from what I've read. You do believe in nuclear weapons, right? You think they blow up? Because I know Eddie Bravo thinks they don't exist.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that. He's left me skeptical.
Well, I never saw one go off, but I have seen a lot of efforts in scientific research as far as containing the waste, making the materials, refining the materials. I mean, it's, I'm not giving away anything classified. I'm not talking about anything classified here. It's stuff that you can just read about. Those things, a lot of the metallurgy that goes into those materials, like the uranium and the plutonium, and some of the other crazy things that they have, like the hydrogen bomb, for instance. I don't know if people are aware, but a hydrogen bomb is really just sort of basically a tub of water and an atomic bomb to set it off, a regular fission weapon.
How does that work?
So it's an H bomb uses the same source of energy as the sun does. So instead of breaking an atom apart, you're fusing nuclei together. So you
and then fission is.
It's when you break them apart.
Okay.
So in the case of a fusion weapon, you're taking some hydrogen, which is like the simplest element in the universe, and you're banging it together to make helium, which is the second most energetic and most massive thing in the universe. And that process, you can see how much energy it is just to go one step up in the weight of an atom, or the mass of an atom.
Wow.
And that's, as you go up the periodic table, everything takes more and more and more energy to make heavier and heavier things. So everything that's like beyond carbon really has been made in like a supernova.
Wow.
I mean, it takes tremendous amounts of energy. So a lot of the materials in our bodies are super old, as old as the Big Bang, or right after the Big Bang.
So the Big Bang really happened.
Why
is it a theory?
It's a theory because no one was there, and
do you think something else could have made it happen?
I mean, it's not a full theory because it has what's called a singularity, and all a singularity really is it's a point that your model breaks down. You can't explain it anymore. So it's not like people think of it as this like vanishing point or whatever, and you can conceptualize the singularity a lot of different ways. But really, the way of thinking about it is just when a theory just doesn't make sense anymore. What you're using to describe the universe, your model in your head, or what you're using for the math, it just breaks down and produces gibberish from there on in. It's like a black hole. All our theories about, standard Newtonian physics and all that just breaks down.
I've heard that maybe the black holes are, gateways to other dimensions and universes and such.
It could be possible.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, dude, where is the teleportation? Where's it at?
They can teleport particles. Hold on.
Fucking particles.
While we're, but yeah, you can create earthquakes with nuclear weapons. You can lubricate certain faults and certain cracks in the Earth's crust, and you can precipitate things happening. I mean, what it is just think of it like, have you ever took like something and like take sugar and just melt it and burn it and watch the shit that forms on the top? that caramel, and then eventually that ash. The way it kind of breaks apart and crumbles, and sort of, you know, big things will like grow at the expense of the smaller things, breaking them up.
It's like, is that like butter too? Because I like watching the butter cook. On the
When
pan.
it burns?
Yeah.
Same kind of thing. Yeah. You gotta be careful though. That smell is actually toxic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you're not gonna make enough to really kill yourself.
Everything's bad, it seems.
And good at the same time. You know?
I guess, yeah, the dichotomy makes sense.
And that's why, man. That's why
Yin
it's
and yang.
the world's a beautiful place. And that's why I kind of enjoy a little earthquake.
Yeah.
And nobody was hurt, and more importantly, no, not more importantly, but importantly, the power wasn't compromised.
Yes.
Because for me, I need the internet. To me, it's a basic human right.
Yeah.